Alright, and welcome everybody. This is another episode of RCW. We are at the Go Home show, if you will, so that for the RCW Rebirth PPV. Very last episode before our season 6 finale. It's pretty cool. We had a little bit of a hiccup a couple days ago. I was doing one of those like disk cleanup things for my computer, and kind of free up some space because you download install so many things, and you're just taking up space of junk you don't necessarily need. So I was doing that, and I pretty much completely deleted like all my screens. I got some of them back. I was messaging the designer that made them, Chronic, to send them to me again. Luckily, some of them I actually had somewhere else. So the only thing that's really missing is the transition. Transition needs to be on there again. So, but other than that, everything seems to be working just fine. Also, we have new emotes now. I got them made by Dark Arrow and got them approved. So a couple in there in chat for you. So these are the emotes that you can use if you choose to subscribe. Luna is a tier 3 emote, so if you choose to use subscribe at $25 a month, $29 to support the channel, you can get Luna and all those other emotes. You can get Brian Outlaw and Jason. There is another one. There is Sky Outlaw as an emote, but I have to earn at least 15 subs to use that one, so it's on you guys for that one. So, I've been hearing a lot from Deftest Violator and some of the other people playing 2K20 and saying that entrances now do work. They just don't really work for multi-person matches. So like 6-man, 8-man matches. I'm gonna try today. Also, I had met another streamer. His name is Achievement Unlocked, and he was creating the Outlaws for his universe. Him and I were talking about some things. Hopefully we can figure out some way that we can collaborate, despite us having separate system. I'm collaborating with Young Sin, his family, to make a entrance theme for Brian Outlaw for videos for my YouTube content side of things. It's awesome. So, holy shit. Chaotic, thank you for the 100 bits, my guy. I appreciate it. Good to know the alerts are actually working. Fantastic. So I'm collaborating with Young Sin, and I believe it's his brother, or no, his cousin, that is doing rap for Brian Outlaw. It's a song that you may have seen on my Instagram like 2 or 3 years ago, that I just didn't do anything with. I was going to actually record it myself. At one point when I started making music, when I was still making music and that was still a huge part of my life, that's what I was going to record it and, have me rap it. But one thing led to another. I wanted to get into wrestling. Now I'm at a different college and now all that good stuff. So, that just didn't happen. And then, I was in Young Sin's stream and I heard, his song, like actually a song that he made, he rapped, and I was like, Young Sin, I was like, that's freaking dope. And I kind of asked him if he'd be interested in a song that I wrote 2 or 3 years ago. And then he got his brother on it because his cousin or whatever, family members on it, to rap it. He's pretty excited from what I heard from Young Sin. Family members be excited to do that, and that's gonna be his entrance theme in videos. So he's gonna take what I wrote and just rap it, maybe add some stuff to it. Who knows? Pretty cool. So I'm excited to do that. Also, something that is coming soon. We're going to have a stream intro. So we have a starting soon screen. But what I'm talking about is we're gonna have like a video play. Have a little scene here that'll play a video for like a stream intro. Get into the and stuff. Also, we have for the Angle podcast, the podcast that is hosted by me, Chaotic, and Young Sin. We're gonna have a screen for it. We're also going to have logos for it. I just got in contact with the designer that made my stream screens and everything else. He sent me some like concepts of a logo for it. Something to make it a little bit more professional. We're gonna put it on the website. It's kind of like a little bit of a wallpaper thing for the page, and it's going to have logo and the cameras, different spots for the webcams, so it's not just gonna look plain. I'll send it to Chaotic too as well, so that he can use it. He also streams it on his channel as well. But without further ado, let's get into what you guys came here for, and that is the show. So we're gonna start off here with Sky Outlaw versus Alexa Bliss. So Sky is not gonna be on the show. Not gonna be on RCW, like competing, because every pay-per-view that we have, I try so that we don't have the people that are competing at the pay-per-view compete at the Go Home show. Go before the pay-per-view. Luna is not on the card tonight. Brian Outlaw is not on the card tonight. Everything else. So, I have a special thing coming for you guys in regards to RCW Rebirth. I'm going to definitely post it on my Instagram and on my Twitter account. So definitely go down in the panels if you want to keep up with everything that I do. What's up, Glitch Aces? What's up? I got a chance to download Ace Angel. He is on the website. He is on the roster currently. You got an ad? Oh. That's what happened. So we have a new roster member that is coming soon to RCW in Ace Angel. He had just signed a RCW contract, so he'll be coming soon. He is on the website currently. So what's up, Taylene? Is on the website currently, so definitely check that out. There's a link in chat there for you guys to check out the website. In case you missed that link, just enter the command web, and you can check out my website. That website will contain all the episodes of RCW, so everything you see here, as well as website exclusive content, including my podcast, my merch store, and everything else. So, definitely check that out. I plan on recording some website content, meaning that you guys will be able to get some, it's kind of like, think of it as like a Netflix original. But as that. You guys will be able to see that on the website. That'll be only content that is posted. Oh, Wild Tay, you had to create another one? Oh, that's okay. I've seen that happen with a lot of people. Lose their accounts or for some reason. Kinda suck. Good to have you in here either way. Oh, I know who you are, Ace. I know who you are. I know that's your guy. I was just making an announcement that he's going to on the roster soon. Guy here with section of Alexa Bliss, but Alexa Bliss. Nice reference. See it though. Oh. I have been great, Wild Tay. I've been great. I have been just kind of trying to figure out the last few weeks of college. I only have like 4 weeks left, which I'm excited. You know, I'm excited to be done, despite the circumstances that we're going through right now. Well, having events rescheduled, postponed. I'm just excited to be done with college. To dive my head first into wrestling content and all the rest of my YouTube content. The good thing is all through this college, I've been at home, so I have time to make content still. I have time to make content. Also, I'm working on my very first book, my very first autobiography, Life on Lockdown, which is about the outlaw characters, including Sky Outlaws. Their journey in professional wrestling. Through the journey through wrestling will be in the Outlaw series. Behind the Mask, by the way, the first episode of that is on my website. That out there. As well as their journey to RCW. So I'm excited to do that. It is my first time ever actually writing a full-blown book. I would stay up till like 2 a.m. writing, up late, writing stuff, and all that good stuff. So yeah, it's been awesome. I definitely enjoy it, and I hope that you guys will enjoy the book once. Like, it's actually going to be published, and it's going to be like a full-fledged. I'll have a publishing company signer to cover, and right now proving her worth here against Alexa Bliss as Alexa Bliss goes up to the top rope, possibly looking for Twisted Bliss, but no, just a senton off of the top rope there. Up top again. Finally gonna go for Twisted Bliss. No, she tried for the senton again. Link there to check out my co-host Chaotic 911. I also have a link timer thing for Young Sin as well to check Young Sin out. He's on Mixer and Twitch, so definitely give those guys a follow. They do their own WWE stuff too. They Chaotic and I have been collaborating together for his show Epic Wrestling League, well as Young Sin with Battle Championship Wrestling BCW. Definitely check out those guys. Good group of guys, really awesome. I enjoy playing crowd with them, and they're also my podcast co-host as well. They're a great bunch and love talking wrestling. Really awesome. Corner now. Oh, and a kick right in the corner there to Alexa Bliss. I'm going for the cover now. One. Oh, Alexa Bliss. Tried for a drop kick, but missed. And a spinning heel kick there from Sky. Alexa Bliss tries to use the ropes to get herself up, but a triple mat slam. But a kick to the face. Hi there. Definitely hurt the makeup there. Oh, and an elbow right to the face, but Sky gets out of the way. Alexa Bliss coming right after her, and a little bit of mind games is trying to get back into the ring. That's the only way you can win this match here. Picks her up into a Samoan drop there. Goes Alexa Bliss. Now Sky waiting for Alexa Bliss to get up. Desperately waiting for her to get up. Oh my! Taking her down there. Glitch of the hair there, but 2K20 affected it. Now Sky is ascending to the top rope again. Now tried for the double foot stomp, but Alexa Bliss got out of the way there. Alexa Bliss got out of the way of the double foot stomp, and now an Irish whip into the ropes now. Oh my, takes Sky down there. I am very surprised Sky hasn't chosen to put her away, but she might put her away here with Sky's the limit. That Death Valley driver there. 1, 2, and Alexa kicks out at 2.5. Alexa Bliss may be small, but got a lot of heart. The 5 feet of fury as Sky goes for the Skyfall and connects with it. That may be it for Little Miss Bliss here. And it is, as Sky Outlaw gets the victory here. Now it makes me wonder though, even though that she is not competing at RCW Rebirth, her and Ariel have been butting heads for a while now. Ariel will be going up against Luna for the RCW Women's Championship. So, a lot riding on that as we move on to our next match here. We have a tag team match here between the Revival and Darby Allin and Max Mercury. Now, very unusual here in RCW. We've never seen Darby Allin and Max Mercury ever team up together. Although Max Mercury is a former tag team champion with AJ Styles and AJ Maximum. But as we'd seen before, that Max Mercury had attacked AJ. And don't forget to join our Discord. The link is down in my panels, as well as you can a command that you can. That is very useful for all of us here in the Outlaw family, as that is a place where you can connect with me personally. I'm on Discord all the time. I'm literally on it all the time. I'm a member of a bunch of Discord. I really keep an eye on my own server. I have some new channels in there for you guys. I have a new channel in there titled Podcast, in which you guys can leave your ideas for podcast that Chaotic and Young Sin and I do. Basically, to give you guys a little bit of a rundown of the podcast for those who've never seen it before, never even heard of it before. Dash Wilder tags in. Basically what it is it's a podcast in which we just talk about wrestling. We have segments, we have like little notes that we like to touch on, and then we have a segment at the end of the podcast and your guys' question. Anything wrestling or anything we talked about in the podcast itself or anything, we like to give you guys an opportunity to tell in your ideas. I thought creating a Discord channel dedicated to that is the best way to do that. And I also have a writing channel that I just What I have in there right now is the first 2 chapters of my autobiography. I have those there, so if you want to check those out, those are in a cool doc. You those out. Max Mercury tags himself in, and definitely feel free to check those out. And also, you know, you have any type of like piece of writing that you have maybe a storyline idea for those or something that, as far as like content, put it in there, and I'll provide my best feedback or constructive. Kind of ironic because I was never really that big of a writer, including I do the stuff that I do it. Never in writing. Still, I was never. Never really crossed my mind, but kind of ironic. Do a whole wrestling show that's dedicated to writing, different style of writing for wrestling, different than every. Like an everyday. You know, since like a weekly, rather than it like being seasons. There's my whole thing. Season. Yeah, they. I've really stuff that. Like even previous times that have happened years ago, they still reference to. Revival actually got released today. After running there. I actually got done AR's book on Black Hat. Pretty good. Pretty good book. Second biography. Talked about how he got like fired like basically buried on TV. All that was, well, it was very interesting. One of the things. You know, when people wanted to leave WWE, very prevalent. When people want to leave, like, because they're not being of the creative direction that their character. Vince McMahon will just give them big money. He promised that they'll be in a storyline or. No, I'll give you this big pay. And sometimes that's enough for people. Sometimes give people the right amount of money. They'll shut up. Deal with it. Whether they're injured or not, sometimes Revival's Brody Lee or Luke Harper's that amount of money kept them from wanting a better direction. It's just I'm not Black Hat. Two books JR wrote. Just because JR has a way of telling, unlike any other person. And you could tell that by his commentary. The way he tells stories about his. Thanks for that follow, by the way. But you definitely, like, I read Justin Roberts' He talked about his journey he went through. You know, it gives you definitely totally different perspective on the company. A lot of people, a lot of fans, how horrible it is, or that it is. Some of these workers kind of gives you light on what like to work WW. And even Justin Roberts' interview doesn't want to deter anyone from wanting to work there. Want to work do that. His experience was too great. I've been looking at wrestlers out of big company like that. Made a name. I wouldn't call it a small company because it's so brand new. One of those things. One of those things. It's just interesting here is how somebody, nobody in Joe can be in Impact or a smaller company end up becoming bigger star, an opportunity to showcase their talents and conflict. Because most of these guys that want to work, but want some sort of direction. Sit backstage and part of stupid stuff. Nothing. Working in stuff interesting. Want their character. And like so many people like badmouth actor. Smaller companies, because they are smaller, they've kind of fallen off the map. If you look at some of the work there, like BJP, who is a former WWE superstar, he's doing well at Impact. Rosemary has been at years. Wouldn't want to have it any other way. He actually turned down WWE like that. Show you that big money, working for a big company, isn't for everybody. How tall are my superstars? Usually I like to make them about 5'6", maybe 5'8". You know, I have one taller guy. Usually I make them a generous height. I don't like to make characters mountains of... I mean, Braun Strowman is tall, and wrestlers freakishly tall. Some guys that are crazy tall, but I like to make them a little bit... Here. Ride for the... Pound. Oh my. And Scott Dawson's. Max Mercury finds himself on the outside of the ring, tagging Scott Dawson. Another powerbomb there. 1, 2, as Darby Allin just sits. Sits there and watches like he's not doing anything. Not doing anything. Tag team. Clothesline. Out of the ring. Absolutely. Clothesline. Hit Max here. Scott Dawson. Writhing in pain here. Trying to hang on as much as possible. I'm afraid he cannot hang on too much longer. It taps out to the Revival. Revival goes up a little bit higher on those tag team power ranking. Alright, good Ace. It's good seeing. Link for Young Sin, definitely. Anna Baszler, Tessa back to current one. I was really looking forward to Rebellion. Postponed. Tessa was pick on Michael Elgin, Eddie Edwards. Intergender. Which that would have been a dope. Something that WWE will never go back to, but at least now they have like mixed tag matches now. Fascinating. I have to say, after watching WrestleMania, really definitely gives you perspective. All this time we're trying to figure out stuff, saying during this, trying to find ways to keep our minds, find ways to entertain ourselves while being at home. They're not being sports on TV. Then having wrestling something. Watch. I know a lot of bands now are like live stream, even though they're doing fun. Applies for people. I think it's a pretty cool thing. Bands are doing something to give something for people to look forward to. No, I mean there's still like supposed to be summer, but who knows? No, it's kind of cool. No bands, celebrities, at least do something. Give us something to hit our mind. Stuff that's going. It's definitely a scary thing. Time. All fine. Figure it out. All gonna get fit and back going. Back. It'll take some time, but we'll be back soon. At least that's what definitely. I had events I wanted. Oh, good. On the bright side, I'll go to them. Guess the part that sucks is forward to it. Oh, and beauty of it is tickets, valid, scheduled. A lot of bands, anything. Regards to spring tour. Tickets will. For the amount of money you spend on those concert tickets. Probably capacity. Reversal in hard. Promise you, Rebirth is hell. Usually do is after the only we couple week break, back do it again. By that time, by that time. Switch back in the ring. For the reversal. Baszler. That Koji that. Going for the Baszler on a 2 here. Gonna kick that at 2. Kicked out into Essa. Magnum be there, and she gets Shayna Baszler. I'm back there. Like Shayna was gonna. Back. AJ Styles. Yo, run. Deleted off of. He was in. The next, I think the next, like, Money in the Bank, May 10th, I think. That's always my favorite. Not having any fans and bank match. WrestleMania without fans already. But it was pretty good though. Under the circumstances that, regardless of what you think about the matches, results. I say that I thoroughly entertained both matches. I thought it was a good idea. Them split. I wouldn't mind if they did that for future things. I know they usually have the takeover on, but I wouldn't mind if they ever did night events like that. They split up the card, because I felt like a problem with last year. The fact that it was too long. It was 7 hours long. Almost. 7 hours long. Big card. And a lot of those men didn't necessarily matter. They weren't like as hyped up Kofi, Daniel Bryan match. And like a lot of people, you know, including myself, falling asleep. They have fallen asleep during. Let's. AJ Styles. If this match ever happened, wasn't. So that Boneyard match, AJ Styles and The Undertaker, different and weird. Thought it was. having him come out Metallica. In piss. Him coming out to Metallica was totally different. But it's pretty awesome. That was the last ever match. Him and AJ all in that. Firefly Funhouse match was really weird, and I think that was the whole idea. Supposed to be really weird. But I thought it was kind of... I thought it was weird. I thought it was... Oh, this is... different. And I can always appreciate, even if it's weird, knowing Bray Wyatt. Creature. I thought it... That's John Cena. Was. Run.
4, 5.
Cover on Leo and... stay here. Leo. Go there. Leo is very quick on it. AJ. One of these two. How to slow them down. Time being. Have to get. Oh, but the calf crusher there, but a rope break. Realize. Possibly looking for Styles Clash to go rush here. Styles Clash. Push. Leo kicked out at 2. Not many people kick out Styles Clash. From Leo Rush, 1, 2. They kicked out at 2. They now quick strikes. Play. Crowd behind it. It'll work or not. Former Carnage, and he was W Carnage. Attitude. Really difficult get AJ to really listen as soon as he lost that title. Changed it. All of that Gary going to. There it is. Go rush. Roll through there. Both men are down, referee. Counting it. Both men try to get up. Styles. Hi. For the Pele. Oh. Oh, and a big boot right in the... Go for it. Not what you do when it's dragging. The Styles is out there. The Styles down. Oh, back now. Go caught him. Go caught him. Now Leo Rush now. Top splash. On a Styles 1, 2. Age kicks out at F. Days in TNA. Best matches. Styles, but WWE. Banger. Oh, break there. Armbar submit. Oh. Cut run. Deal run. Owens. Melee kick. What a power bomb. Leo Rush. Big meat. Rush here. The calf crusher one more time, but again. What? I'll go. Set it up now. The phenomenal forearm. Phenomenal forearm on Leo Rush. 1, 2, 3, and AJ Styles. What a victory. What a... I thought Leo Rush had him there after that frog splash. Styles able to get the victory. Our main event is Kevin Owens. Matt Riddle here. Now, Kevin Owens, Brian Outlaw have made a pact. Last couple where Kevin Owens had returned to RCW one condition, that Brian Outlaw would offer him title opportunity, or Kevin Owens, or vice versa. We're friends on a champ title. I don't know why they didn't just want to have a normal one-on-one match. But I guess it's that whole thing about going for a title that makes a match, I guess, more rewarding. Just a simple one-on-one. When it's for high stakes, when for the title, definitely hype behind that match. I think either title or no title, Kevin Owens or Brian Outlaw, those matches, it would steal the show. Brian cannot worry about that. Brian has to risk danger for that title at RCW. Gotta focus on that opponent. King of Bros, Matt Riddle. Pro to sleep and the Pro Derek. Part of his former Kevin Owens. Audience underway here. Oh, quick strike here on Kevin Owens. Get him down just like that. Looking to get a pin early, but an early one count. Ooh. Down. Affect him. Gotta find a way to slow down the strikes. Matt Riddle is very quick. Very quick. Quick striking part of 10 times. Usually the ribs are back the shoot. In a body. Matt Riddle. With a German suplex. Kevin Owens. 1,500 plus. That's still. Feeling right. Hopes to hit. Oh. That's the rule. Little oh. Over here. Pops can. Oh, what? Right hand. Right hand. Other kicks at him. Going back. this is the kind of match where both of it's up there. Elbow on the top rope. I don't know how much he got of it, but on the left hurt anyway. Over here, one. Oh, got that. Clothesline. Here and almost. He was going for a clothesline. Missed. Oh, and Matt Riddle made him pay for it. Gotta make sure you connect the first time. Now, going kept close fit. The ring. Matt Riddle goes there. I'm allowed type of breathing room. Pops Matt Riddle there. Back into where they should be. Kevin Owens. A fine. Let's go. Point with a stunner. Stunner on Matt Riddle. 1, 2. And Matt Riddle with the kick out. I don't know many people that kick out of the stunner. Maybe it's because Stone Cold didn't apply that. Tried to come back, but Brian and Kevin who spent a lot of time together. After the mission training for Brian Outlaw helped Kevin. Outside, I don't. For the missed. Now both men back into and but a belly suit. Out. There. Got Riddle. Both of the absolute tired. They had beaten the hot other. Owens with little ball. Matt Riddle preventing that. Versus back and now Kevin Owens finds himself down. Classic. Matt Riddle. And Go for the... Drops that Vader. Rocket. Out of Matt Riddle will try to go. And the right hand. Back there. Reversal there. Another reversal. A pin combination looking to get the win here over Matt Riddle. 1, 2, and Matt Riddle. Clothesline again. Bottom. Match this. Again. Kevin Owens. Beautiful driver there. Owens is perfectly fine waiting to get inside the ring. For another stunner. 1, 2, 3, and Kevin Owens. Off guard with stunner. Victory for Matt Riddle. Matt Riddle tried hard as he combination. Made Kevin Owens fight for. Kevin Owens celebrates his victory, but he has to be wondering in the back of his mind what if Brian Outlaw retains the title at RCW Rebirth. Because as far as I know, the pact that they made still stands. But, you know, you have to, like I always say, can't have friends top of the mountain. Have to look at your friends extra closely top of the mountain. When you have something that everyone wants, all friends. You have a prestigious title, whether that be the RCW Carnage title, the RCW World title. If you have something that somebody wants, somebody's gonna go at it. Just a matter of who and when and where. That could be at RCW. Kevin Owens getting this victory. I don't know what holds next for him. Go on to what? Good. I'll tell you guys, very special coming in I guess hype for RCW Rebirth. I plan on doing that sometime next week, probably Monday or Wednesday. and I plan on. Hope you guys have a great Easter if that's what you celebrate, if you say. I know it's going to be different for all of us. I know it's different for my family because we're so used to going and hanging with the family on Easter, but it's not going to be that way. And like I said before, through these tough times, I'll have each other figure out exactly what's next. And the important thing, focus on the things that we can control. I mean, we can't control what's happening out there right now. The only thing that we can control is making sure that follow the precaution. The whole thing with social distancing, it's like if we follow the precautions, do what we're supposed to do. In the meantime, just wait. We will be back doing what we normally do, going to events, going to concerts, all that stuff. We'll end up doing that again. Just a matter of when. Gotta stay within the know and fairly focus on the end. Trust me, that's really hard to do. I'm the type of person who likes knowing kind of what's coming. I like him kind of everything is just kind of weird right now. Let's put it that way. Everything's kind of weird. Stuff is happening. And the important thing is we remain positive. Figure out some of the things and can focus on. You know, so what if we have to wait a little bit longer for our Amazon package? No. I know that they are focusing on us. No, just keep that in mind. Keep the little things in mind. Watch some Netflix, watch some keep yourself occupied. And I think that's the best thing we can all occupy. Keep ourselves busy in some form, whether that's playing video games, college student, myself working on something. We don't die of boredom and go out of our minds. Talking about he was saying, like, important to keep mind busy, especially during times the only. With that being said, I will have our guys. What's up, Matt? I will have RCW Rebirth for you guys next week. I will try to get the stream intro done. Possible by next week or during next week. You know, so that's gonna be kind of like a little bit of a short video, kind of like the Outlaws, and a little bit of a promo there, and then cuts in to the streaming scene. But that's some really awesome thing. Again, not a member of my Discord. Consider joining it. Not a requirement. Joining it because it is possibly the best place to contact. For some reason, like with Twitter DMs and stuff like that, I don't always get notifications on my phone for that stuff. On Discord, I always get notifications. So you can keep up to date when I go live, because there's a bot in there that tells you when I go live. All the other stuff in there. Again, there's a new channel in there where you do your give your ideas for podcast, co-hosting Youngson Exotic 911. We talk about wrestling. Leave your ideas in there, wrestling topics that you guys may want to touch on, like maybe we do one that's dedicated to WrestleMania that you asked. I will try to do that because we usually like to do that on Sunday. Don't know what everyone Easter's name not. I have no idea. But definitely check that out. Also my website, wrestling.com. Definitely check that out as well. Find all the art content as well as a roster putting all of the creative wrestlers pause as called a little bit about them. You can also find a direct link to the merch store as well. I'm pretty good. I'm pretty good, Matt. Good. Chilling. That is not. Don't ignore that link. That one. I forgot that Streamlabs had. I forgot that Streamlabs has. But ignore that other link. Teespring link is. You can check out all the stuff there if you want to get yourself. And if you do decide to, please don't hesitate. Send me screenshots. The shirt, I always like getting those. I've gotten a few. Feel free to post them in the Discord too if you want. Join the Discord, feel free. As far as like YouTube content, definitely check out my channel as well, because that is where pretty much everything goes. You can see a lot of my other YouTube content and a lot of my other wrestling content, because this is live. Hard to like do all the really cool stuff that I do with it being live. Once this is over, obviously. What did Kevin Owens say? Kevin Owens, he had just won a match against Matt Riddle. That was the main event that we. So that is why Kevin Owens. But feel free to check out my YouTube content. Gives me a chance to like edit a bunch of things together. I love doing my YouTube content. Not that I don't like stream. Love the stream stuff, but I love the YouTube content. It gives me time to like edit things together and make things really cool. Whereas, streaming live, there isn't any editing live. Less roll I have, because then I just have to rely on the game, the actual game itself, not edit thing. So it's really cool. Also, you can follow me on my social Twitter, I post a lot of really cool stuff. Mostly, stuff relating to stream and that's a cool way to just keep in contact with. Last thing that I'm gonna throw out there: if any of you need some really cool ideas for your wrestling, our wrestling. Just need some I guess, feedback, there is a channel on Discord. Or you can, or if you don't my Discord, message me directly on like anything. Twitter is probably the best way to do that. But you can message me on that. I can provide my feedback. But in the Discord, there is a channel that's called the Writing Channel. A place where you post everything and anything that you feedback, or maybe you just want people to see it, or whatever. You can go ahead and do that. Love the sled emotes. Love them. Awesome. Fine, but each their own, I guess. I have Fudzy. But other than that, definitely feel free to check out that. All that cool stuff. My one thing that you can find in there after books that I'm currently definitely there isn't any more matches as far as now. Like, we just finished our main event, so I'm just kind of going over a couple of kind of giving you guys a little bit of insight on what's going to happen next. So, like I said earlier, the RCW Rebirth PPV will be happening next week. I don't know, possibly Wednesday, but that'll be happening one way or the other. And that I'll release some screenshots of the arena so you guys can see. I'll release something special. I have a promo for Brian Outlaw that I edit together, and it's going to be a match. He's going to be defending his RCW World Champion, Chris Danger, former friend, now turned enemy. That should be excited. As far as the stipulation for that match, he hasn't picked one. I have to see what match he wants to defend his title in. Rumor has it it's going to be a Falls Count Anywhere, but who knows? So keep your eyes peeled for that. I love doing promo content. Favorite thing is promo. I love cutting promo. I did one for Brew Boys that was awesome. Also, I'll just throw one other thing. If you want me to do a promo, anything, like whether it's a stream intro, a YouTube intro, or maybe a command for your stream, like a sound command for your stream, want me to a thing for you, like a promo thing or whatever, for a sound command, that as Brian Outlaw, I'm happy to. I love playing. It's definitely not a lot of work for me. So want done, I can easily do that. And with that, I will catch you. Could be Monday or RCW Rebirth. That'll be the season 6 finale, and then break. Have that. I will still be streaming. Out that break. But I gotta finish up a couple of things. College, get that done. I think I'm supposed to be on the Frozen Spud, which is Spud and Ice White's podcast. I don't know when that's gonna happen. But I think I'm supposed to be on their podcast soon. Stay tuned for that. I'm excited to do that. But other than that, hopefully you guys have an amazing Easter if you celebrate it. Try to keep your heads up in this difficult time. Hard. All gonna get. We're all gonna find ways to enter. Discord calls, playing video games. We live in a time period where that can happen. In all seriousness, that's possibly the best thing. Have the option to do these people are saying it. That being said,